YouTube, Google, and Facebook will be dead if we don't act now. This is what YouTube will look like when Article 13 takes effect. There's no music, there's no imagery, there's no more gameplays, there's no more music videos. Article 13 holds the platform liable for hosted copyrighted content. Implementation of this will lead to strict internet censorship and significantly attacks the fundamental freedom of speech while passing all control of the media to corporate copyright holding monopolies. This is a direct attack at our freedom in a gross neglect of democracy itself. We need you to help stop this insanity. The internet will die if we don't take action. The radical censorship enforced by content filters will affect every internet user worldwide. Act now. Share this message. Upload it everywhere. Join the Fight 13 movement now and fight for your rights. You can help by spreading awareness, attending demonstrations all over Europe, and vote everyone responsible for this blatant offense out of their seats. The EU elections are between May 23rd and May 26th. We need to meet this injustice with the full force of the entire internet community combined. Save your internet, save your freedom. Welcome back to another Hearthstone Report. We have a whole lot of cards, boatload of cards. How much, like 40 cards or something
41.
like that? 41 cards. So we're gonna go through every single card that was revealed for the Rise of Shadows expansion. Interesting stuff for sure. Let us know what you think. Quick reminder, we have a Discord, go join it. Also a quick reminder, it wasn't the beginning of the video, but we're serious. Save your internet. Do what you can, because the European Union is censoring our asses. So, 3 mana, 3/3 Clockwork Goblin for Warrior. It's a mech and it has Battlecry. Shuffle a bomb into your deck, your opponent's deck. When drawn, it explodes for 5 damage. So the bomb theme, right? Kind of, we've seen a lot of the bomb theme for Warrior. It's a support card for the legendary that we'll get to, and maybe a new idea for archetype.
Yeah, I think it works. It's strong enough.
Yeah, well, we'll see what the support's gonna look like. 2 mana, 1/1 Evil Cable Red. It's a beast and it's Battlecry. Add a Lackey to your hand. So extra Lackey support.
Well, this is lacking though.
Notably, it's a neutral card.
It is a neutral card, which means that's the only way that the quote-unquote good class can get lackeys.
Yes.
But it's just not good.
It's not that strong. It's a 2 mana 1/1.
Now, if it was a 1 mana 1/1 with that Battlecry, would be fine. If it was like a 2 mana 2/2 would be fine. Yeah. If it was a 2 mana 2/1, maybe.
Compare this to Blastmaster, doesn't stick out.
Novice Engineer is the best comparison actually.
Yeah.
And that's not ran for obvious reasons. So.
Well, sometimes it is.
Well, but for like combo decks, it really needs.
And that's when they use
the draw to empty your deck. Yeah.
4 mana Dr. Boom's Scheme Warrior spell. Gain 1 armor, upgrades each turn.
Remember when you said there was no pack filler?
This is terrible. This is the worst card.
This is the worst card in Hearthstone, I think.
This might be the worst card ever. I don't know what happened there, but
I assume I know what happens, because that's what everyone says, is that they probably changed it last minute.
Yeah, because they found some broken interaction.
Because the art doesn't fit, and the card is weak as shit.
Yeah, maybe it used to be like some shuffle bombs, and the longer you keep it, the more.
I've seen someone suggest actually where it's like shuffle a 1 damage bomb into your opponent's deck.
Oh, all right, and then shuffle a 2. Okay.
Because if you're shuffling 5 bombs, that's really strong.
Right. That's true. So, yeah, this is terrible. Blastmaster Boom, the
Here's why you want bombs.
Yeah, the legendary. Battlecry, summon 2 1/1 boom bots for each bomb in your opponent's deck. He's back, Dr. 7, all 7s, and he's summoning boom bots. And potentially even better than the original one, because he can summon more than 2 bots.
Yeah, if you shuffle 1 bomb in there, it's equal to the regular Dr. Boom. If you shuffle more than 1, it's better. This is a better version of Dr. Boom in most cases, because you can just run it with Clockwork Goblin, which is fine on its own, which you can also get more Clockwork Goblins with your Dr. Boom Mad Genius.
Correct.
And I think this just works.
Yeah, I'm curious to play Bomb Warrior. I'm really looking forward to it. And we got a Wrench Caliber, 4 mana 3/2 weapon. After your attack, shuffle a bomb into your opponent's deck. So more support for that's obviously a warrior weapon.
The weapon itself is a bit weak.
It's a bit weak, but the effect, right? This into Boom is that's 4 boom bots.
Yeah, it also the general idea of Bomb Warrior works really well with the Augmented Elec.
Yes, that's going to be an important card. We'll see how the survivability of the deck's going to be, but it seems like a very good control deck. Heistbaron Togwaggle, 6 mana, 5/5, the Rogue Legendary. Battlecry, if you control a lackey, choose a fantastic treasure. This is a good card.
This is a really good card.
Let me say this right now. That's my word. This is a very, very good card.
This is a deck-defining card.
Yes, you play that with Shadow Step, you shuffle it, with Togwaggle's own scheme, and you make stuff happen. Like, you get some. It's the same. It's the treasures that Mary the Fox had.
You can
choose them.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. You can just play this for 7 mana with a lackey, and then prep into the treasure right away, potentially.
This is good.
I mean, Zarkon'S Crown is really good.
Yes.
And sometimes you want some of the other ones. You generally don't want Golden Cobalt, but I mean, sometimes
Golden Cobalt is the weakest one because of the random factor, but they're all strong.
And because you can't prep it.
Yes, and this is good. This is very strong. Hench Clan Burglar, 4 mana, 4/3 rogue, minion with Battlecry, discover a spell from another class. It's a pirate too.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's very important to know that this is a pirate. I think this can work. I think this might just be worth it, because
I'm not sure.
Because one mana discover a spell from another class is okay. It has pirate synergies.
Spell from another class is very open pool though.
Yes, that is a huge pool, but it also is better in the mirror if you're trying to get synergies off of it than the old discover mechanics for opponent's class. And this is, in a weird way, more consistent than old Burglar Rogue. Yeah, so because it always has the same pool.
We'll see how this is gonna find play. 6 mana, unidentified contract, spell for rogue. Destroy a minion, gain a bonus effect in your hand. So that's one of the callback cards again with the unidentified. Destroying a minion in rogue is it's Assassinate, it's 5 mana, so it's 1 extra mana for a bonus effect, which is probably better.
Yeah, the bonus effect is Summon a Patient Assassin, the 1/1 Poison Stealth. Add 2 coins to your hand. Have the minion that you destroy do Betrayal before it destroys it, so damages adjacent minions, which is a 2 mana card, so, and that's definitely worth it. And the 4th one was add a copy of the destroyed minion to your hand, which might even be worth more than 2 mana.
Seems like a stronger Assassinate. 4 mana, 3/2 Traveling Healer, Divine Shield, Battlecry, restore 3 health.
I'd rather run Earthen Ring Falsia.
Probably. I think that's not gonna see play. Khadgar, another...
Your cards that summon minions summon twice as many, 2 mana 2/2.
This card, potentially with the next card that we're looking at, could do some things.
Well, primarily this is gonna do things with Jan'alai.
This is also gonna do things with, this is gonna do things with Jan'alai as well. So
I think that's the primary use for it, honestly.
Khadgar seems like a strong card.
But the next card you mentioned is kind of questionable.
Power of Creation, 8 mana mage spell, discover a 6 cost minion, summon 2 copies of it.
The pool is really bad.
But you summon 2 copies. Compare this to, what's it, a new challenger?
Yes, but the mage pool is way worse than a paladin pool.
That's correct.
There is some classic neutral ones, which are some of the best minions you get out of this.
6 cost minions in mage? Is there?
There's 2, as far as I'm aware, which is Arcanosaur, which is 3/3.
Right.
And Meteorologist, I believe, which is also 3/3.
Right.
There's like a lot of...
But you guaranteed to also get a neutral one, right?
I'm not sure.
I mean, if there's only 2 mage minions there...
I think it might only be 2 mage minions, but there's also some bad neutral ones. Theoretically, you can... I think the worst case scenario is you're getting a 1/1, a 3/3, and a 3/3 as an option.
Right.
And...
Okay, that's not that good. But you play this with Khadgar?
Yeah.
You summon 4 copies, right?
Overall, I'm just gonna say that the 6 mana pool is one of the worst ones to pick from a value standpoint.
But this could make stuff happen. So another mage card is Messenger Raven, 3 mana, 3/2, Battlecry, discover a mage minion.
It's okay, it's not good.
It's slightly understated, and it draws you slightly below average card. I feel like it's alright, but it needs to find a spot. 2 mana, Lightforged Blessing is a twin spell for Paladin, and it gives a friendly minion lifesteal.
That of course goes on top of the Prelate. Also note that of course Blessing of Kings goes on there, so it's a 5/7 lifesteal for 1 mana that shuffles back into your deck.
This looks very, very interesting, actually. Unleash the Beast, 6 mana twin spell for Hunter, summon a 5/5.
Wyvern,
the beast with a rush.
It depends on who you ask how it's pronounced. It's a beast, so that...
It's 5/5 with rush.
So there's the Hunter synergies with beasts, of course, and so 6 mana summon a 5/5 with rush is decent, and
play twice.
You get value out of being able to play it twice. So.
Especially very good arena card. Keeper Stelladris, 2 mana, 2/3, Druid Legend. After you cast a choose 1 spell, add copies of both choices to your hand. Value machine, definitely.
Yeah, this is a already great card in Arena just because it's a 2 mana 2/3. Yeah. It's great and constructed because you're playing it together with at least 1 choose 1 card on the turn you play it.
Yes.
And it's great. You play this with Power of the Wild, you're getting the both versions of the buff and the Panther.
Yep.
Note that they changed the art for the Power of the Wild choices because of this, likely.
Yep.
And I like the new art.
I do too. Never Surrender, 1 mana, Paladin Secret. When your opponent casts a spell, give your minions +2 health.
This goes for...
This goes
I guess I want to go wide.
Yeah, it goes in a aggressive deck to prevent a board clear.
And I was about to say, like, I used to say that almost all board clears deal 2 damage, which is really great. Not as much the case anymore, but still...
Okay, here's why they couldn't have done this any sooner, right? If Odd Paladin was still a thing...
Yeah, I know.
You can't print this, because this kills Defile, this kills everything that Control has on that. So, looks like a strong card if aggressive Paladin.
Unless you provide a 1/2 and your opponent also has 1/2, then you can still Defile.
Yeah,
but
right.
Yeah.
Evil Genius. 2 mana, 2/2 Warlock minion, Battlecry, destroy a friendly minion, add 2 random lackeys to your hand. Sticking with the Warlock theme.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's going to be worth it.
Out of the new lackey generators, I think this is the strongest one.
Think so?
So, you have a lot of 1/1s, and you're getting 2 lackeys. So, effectively, you're going to be killing a 1/1. For 2 mana, 2/2 is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. You're destroying a 1-drop, but you're getting 2 high-value 1-drops to your hand. I think this is worth it.
Maybe an aggressive deck, potentially. Evil Conscriptor, 2 mana, 2/2 priest minion, by the way. Same art as Scarab Cultist, one of the Cthulhu minions. They just use the same art.
I don't think it's the exact same one, but it looks similar.
It looks very, very similar. Death Rattle, add a lackey to your hand.
I think this is worse than Evil Genius.
I don't think it is.
I also don't think that Priest has that many Death Rattle synergies anymore.
I think either one is going to be great, but we'll see. Verisa Windrunner, 7 mana, 5/6 Hunter Legend, Battlecry, equip Thoridol, the Star's Fury, which is the weapon that gives you spell damage +2 whenever you hear it.
Yeah, it's a 2/3, I believe, the weapon. The obvious thing you want to set up is something like, you play her, you hope that the opponent doesn't destroy the weapon, next turn you get like double kill command and 2 arcane shots in there.
Something like that, right?
Note that it can never work with secrets, for the obvious reason that secrets trigger on your opponent's turn.
Hench Glen Hogsteed, 2 mana, 2/1 with Rush and Death Rattle, summon a 1/1 Murloc. This looks good.
Yeah, I think...
This is very strong card.
I can definitely see Midrange Hunter on this.
Oh yeah, this is a good card.
And I can see a lot of decks that might want some of those cheaper trades to run it, even if they don't have the Beast synergies or the Murloc synergies. And I think that the Hunter's gonna have enough Beast synergies to make it work.
Geppetto Joy Bus, that's a hell of a card. 8 mana, 6/6 Battlecry, draw 2 minions from your deck, set their attack and health and cost to 1.
There's probably something insane that can be done with this.
The thing is, you need to draw this first, right?
Yeah.
And the chance of drawing the Mechathun is just as high. Like, first call this. Of course, you're thinking Malagos, you're thinking Mechathun. Can it be done reliably? I don't know.
I'm thinking something along the lines of Stitch Tracker to make it easier to get this over the other ones.
Tracker is gone, right?
Yeah, but I'm thinking like if there's something along the lines we can try to tutor this out, that might work.
Potentially. We'll see. Dragon Speaker, 5 mana, 3/5 Paladin. Minion Battlecry, give all dragons in your hand +3/+3. So we're getting some Paladin Dragon support also with the next card, which is Bronze Herald, the 3 mana 3/2 with Death Rattle, add 2 4/4 dragons to your hand. So potentially Dragon Paladin is a thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we have enough pieces for it on one hand. On the other hand, there is a lot of good neutral dragons, some of which are sticking around, so this might work.
We'll see. Mass Resurrection, 9 mana, priest spell, summon 3 friendly minions that died this game. Spellstone is rotating out.
Yeah, this is just a replacement for Spellstone for decks that want to use it. Like, if you want to do something along the lines of like Gallery Priest, this is what you put instead of Spellstone, so the deck still works.
It still works.
It's not as great, but it works.
Notably, it's not 2 different friendly minions, it's 3 friendly minions, which means if you had your Malagos die 3 times, nothing else, it'll summon 3 Malagai.
Oh god, I didn't think about that part.
So if you get double Val and 1 Malagos, then you just Holy Smite once.
Yeah.
Dealing 28, I believe. So a Sludge Slurper, 1 mana, 2/1 Shaman, Murloc, Battlecry, add a lackey to your hand, Overload 1. This is the best lackey.
Yeah, so sorry, this is the best one. Yeah, Evil Genius is good, but I think this is the best one.
This is the best lackey.
I forgot about this one.
This looks incredible.
Because the nice thing about this is, if you're playing it on 1,
the lackey
Overload 1,
it doesn't matter.
And the lackey is a 1-drop, so you just play the lackey after it.
This is good.
And this has good stats for a 1-drop.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Looking really, really
And if you're playing it in the late game, you usually don't worry about overloading 1 because you don't play all 10 mana on most turns anyways. So, this works both in the early and late game. Mid game, it's a bit weird.
Crystal Stack, 5 mana, 4/4 for Druid, Rush, and Battlecry. If you've restored 5 health this game, summon a copy of this.
At first I thought, like, oh, 5 health, that's nothing. But then I realized that Druid doesn't have that much healing, but if you want, you can have that much healing.
And let's look at the next card right away.
Yeah.
Crystal Power, 1 mana, Druid spell, choose 1, deal 2 damage to a minion or restore 5 health. There's your activator for crystals.
Exactly.
This is a good card,
And I
by the
think
way.
5 mana summon 2 4/4 rush minions is great.
Beasts.
Also, now that we have more choose one synergy again, a cheap choose one card.
I
great.
like it. Looks decent.
It's Arcane Shot, or Holy Smite rather, and Flash Heal. So I think someone made a joke on Reddit where it's like Malfurion just went through Toronto's closet and found found Holy Smite and Flash Heal and just
Fel Lord Bertrand. Whenever you is the Warlock legendary 8 mana 5/7. Whenever you draw a minion, summon a copy with Rush that dies at the end of turn.
This
demon
sounds great. It seems to have the same downfall as Dollmaster Dorian. It has the advantage that you can play it on 10 and tap.
Correct. You want to tutor minions with this, so you want this and like sense demons or something.
Yes.
So we'll kind of see. It's kind of interesting to see.
It's gonna be hard to stick it, and the only really good two mana draw I can think of is tapping. Or if you really want to go for it. Oh wait, no, librarians are rotating.
Yes.
Otherwise, 2 Cobra librarians would have been something.
Yeah, right. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
It's gonna be possible as a board clear, potentially, partially. It's we'll see.
Hackle Bot, 4 mana, 3/8 taunt. A battle cry. Your opponent summons a minion from their deck. This is
combo disruption.
A wannabe Dirty Rat, but it's a lot worse.
I think it's good stats. It has taunt, which is good, so it protects you against the minion, and it disrupts combo decks. Depending on how prevalent combo decks are, I think this is going to run as a tech card.
Yes, but notable difference: a Dirty Rat summoned from hand, and this summons from deck, and combo pieces tend to stay on the hand for a long time. So
no, you want to play this as early as possible.
Yeah, you want to play as early as possible, sure, but still, I think Dirty Rat is a lot better.
If the mana will have combo deck, like oppressive combo decks, this will be run as a counter. And if it is very aggro heavy, this will also be ran because then it's value. So there is an interesting
thing, right? You can't time it that well. Because in this case, okay, let's just go with the Mechathun example, right? You want to draw the Mechathun for your opponent, even though that's a big board presence, it's the win condition. But more often than that, you'll draw the Gadget Den Auctioneer, lose the game.
Yeah.
Because you drew him the Gadget Den Auctioneer. With Dirty Rat, you'll wait until their last turn. Once they haven't drawn a card, you know that Mechathun is the only minion available.
Yeah.
That's when you play, right? So we'll see. Walking Fountain, 8 mana Shaman minion, 4/8, Lifesteal, Rush, and Wind Fury.
It's an elemental, which is important.
This is a very good card.
I think Elemental Shaman might be a thing. It's kind of, it's probably not, because the problem is that Angora's rotating where a lot of elementals came from, but
no more Calamos.
This works on its own.
This looks like this. You can compare this to Alakir the Windlord, and it might compare favorably.
I mean, you
compare it to Stormwatcher. It's 1 extra mana for Lifesteal and Rush.
The thing with the Alakir comparison is you can't use it on face, but Lifesteal is good to stabilize. Rush is gonna be good because you can use it right away, and Wind Fury to clear it.
Yeah.
So this clears 2 smaller minions and heals you 8 on the turn it's summoned, and is likely still gonna stick around.
Yeah. It's crazy good. Muck Morpher is a Shaman minion. 5 mana 4/4 Battlecry, transform into a 4/4 copy of a different minion in your deck. Malagos.
Different minion means that if you run 2 Muck Morphers, it can transform to the other one, which is good. You have to have a good minion that you want this with, because if you just get a 5 mana 4/4 Taunt or a 5 mana 4/4 Rush or something, it's not worth it.
So the first obvious idea to make Malagos Shaman a little bit more prevalent is, well, your first plan is to play this, summon your Malagos, and then play double Totemic Smash, double Lightning Bolt for 30.
Yeah,
and plan B is on 10, you play the Eureka if you have Malagos.
Yeah, I've seen that exact plan. There's other value options there, like, of course, the Walking Fountain is an option, for example, because with the Wind Fury, Lifesteal Lab would be worth it, and Rush. There is a few things that would work, but of course, Malagos is the main concern.
Malagos is the idea. Commander Risa, 3 mana 4/3, the Paladin legendary, your secrets trigger twice.
I mean, this is great.
Yeah, this looks nice. I like this.
Once again, it's one of those where you can just play it if you want to, because it has good stats.
You play it with Auto Defense Matrix and the Noble Sacrifice, and it protects itself.
Yeah, the Auto Defense Matrix I don't think triggers twice. I mean, it triggers twice, but it gives the same minion.
Obviously, right?
Just Noble Sacrifice alone is pretty good. Most Paladin secrets are good if they trigger twice.
Yeah.
And again, it's a 3 mana vanilla card.
Looks good.
Like, you can play this without secret, and it's still okay.
I like it. Ray of Frost, 1 mana, Mage, Twin Spell, freeze a minion if it's already frozen, deal 2 damage to it.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either, but this is really tough to call.
It's the obvious comparison that I thought of at first is Frostbolt.
Yeah.
This is Frostbolt with 1 less damage.
Correct.
Oftentimes. But it's more flexible.
Yes, you can freeze it and then deal 2 if you need it.
And you have played 2 spells, which matters in what for Yogg, or in standard for
Mana Cyclone. Battle cry for each spell you've cast this turn, add a random mage spell to your hand. 2 mana, 2/2 for mage. Yes, that works with Ray of Frost, and we'll see if something will come out of that. Duel is a 5 mana paladin spell. Summon a minion from each player's deck they fight. So kind of a big paladin thing, I guess?
Yeah, it's one of those where in a control deck that runs a lot of bigger minions, this can work.
You want to pull your Tyrion and their Timberwolf, basically.
Yeah,
right?
This is once again one of those cards that is specifically good against aggro and maybe sometimes combo.
Yeah, if you're playing control. And yeah, maybe combo too.
It's basically the same idea as Tacklebot, and this works better.
Yeah, I think so too. Unseen Saboteur. Battle cry, your opponent casts a random spell from their hand, targets chosen randomly. Also combo disruption in this case for spells.
Yeah, I think this would have been a great card against
most quests. Specifically mage quests, I feel. But usually that was done and immediately cast.
No, I was thinking this would have been a great card against the Mechathon Warlock. Just have the Cataclysm randomly.
Cataclysm would be great.
I mean, Cataclysm's gone, but yeah.
Yeah, that would be great. So yeah, maybe some more combo disruption. Shadowy Figure is a 2 mana 2/2 for priest. Battlecry transform into a 2/2 copy of a friendly death rattle minion. What do you do with that? That sounds like a thing, but what do you do with it? Battlecry, restore both heroes to full health. This sounds a lot like Reno Jackson, except it's both, but it's Nozari. 10 mana 4/12 classic dragon stat. Legendary paladin dragon.
I guess for once it's noteworthy that this paladin card is a dragon.
Yes. Dragon paladin.
Yeah, there is, I think, one support card for Dragon Paladin that is not in the set, and that's about it.
Yeah, exactly. There is one that the 2/2 that gains taunt. Yeah. So, interesting. It works with Thekel, I guess. If you're not dealing damage, you're playing super control-ish. You're doubling your health plus your opponent.
This has some interesting ideas if you can somehow get like an Orkney or Embrace Darkness, but as Paladin getting those is kind of weird.
Tough. Marked Shot, 4 mana hunter spell, deal 4 damage to a minion and discover a spell. Kind of the flanking strike idea, I guess.
Yeah.
Deal the 4, be versatile, have 2 effects.
I mean, this might be worth it. I mean, the Hunter pool is really good for spells.
Yeah.
Like, Hunter has some really strong spells. Hunter has very few weak spells, I feel like.
It can remove something that seems versatile.
So the Discovery pool is good.
I'm not sure
the value itself is not.
I'm not sure if it will be run.
It's weird. It's weird that we've seen a lot of new value Hunter cards.
Yeah.
Because that's not generally what Hunter does.
Well, they might be trying to get it that way. And so far, the only value that Hunter needed and was carried by was Wrexham.
Yeah.
Katrina Muerte, 8 mana, 6/8 priest legend. At the end of your turn, summon a friendly minion that died this game. Big priest.
Death Rattle Priest.
Big priest in wild. In wild again.
Yeah, the problem is it's this game, which means that there's going to be a larger pool. I think this can definitely work, especially because as a 6/8, you kind of just need to get a 2-drop.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We'll see. I mean, there's definitely potential for this card. There might be some crazy stuff. And last but not least, we have Betterhead. 8 mana, 3/12 with Rush. Neutral minion, by the way. After this attacks and kills a minion, it may attack again. So, Giant Sandworm.
It clears a Zooish style board.
Yeah, it can clear up. I actually compared it on first instinct. I compared it to Zolthras, the warrior weapon, with the 4/4 overkill. It can attack again.
Yeah, this is problematic in that by turn 8, you're not expecting your opponent to have a wide board of small minions.
Usually you don't.
I've said before, this works really great with Inner Fire.
Yes, you got
because
12.
It's an Inner Fire board clear for 9 mana.
Which is not that good. I'd rather.
Yeah, I don't know.
Board clear for 9 mana isn't what I want.
I don't know. This seems questionable.
It's something you definitely want to cheat out. You don't want to play this for 8 mana.
Yeah, it's something that you can use, but I'm not sure how people will.
Yeah, we'll see how it can be integrated. It's some like a Grizzly or something that you want to pull off of the value and just cheat it out somehow without paying 8 mana. So that's all the cards that we've gotten so far, and there's cards being released on the daily. Let us know in the comments what you think. Also, again, we have a Discord channel. Go join it, hang out with the community, talk some trash. Quite literally, have some fun. Maybe you got any questions, you're a beginner, just get in there and do that. Also, we are going to do another budget series. When the expansion hits, late April, get ready, because every class is getting a new Formidable budget deck made by yours truly, JJ, and myself. And hopefully it's going to be a really good time. So go save your internet, because it's literally dying. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to trashcanTV, join the Discord, and we'll see you in the next one. JJ.
That's it.
That's it.